Hello to Kaycee's Mod episode 6. Is there an overall point to this? To unlock all the stuff. Rattler Magpie. Let's see if we can get both or not. Probably not. Let's see if we can get something darn well useful. Probably not. I see Magpie. Magpie is useful. I do not see a Rattler. I see a Mantis. Rat King is also useful considering... Oh no, we start off with a Rat King. Bat could be useful, I guess. Yeah, Bat is literally just a coyote with flying. Also has no, tribal support, I guess, but... Still, what do we need? A Rattler. Wish I could put these stats on a different card, huh? Let's take Mantis. Let's put Mantis on something. Do you go like here? We have 3 items. We can go here, get the pack rat, and then go up there and put the pack rat on something, I guess. Oh, but that puts us past here. Let's go here. Let's throw something on something. If we do get the Rattler, then we can always just play the Magpie and, you know, get the thing off that. Let's throw the Rat King ability on the Warren because we don't need a 2 sacrifice creature. Yes, it has 2 power. We don't necessarily need a 2 sacrifice creature. And now if we sack the Warren, then we'll get enough bones for the Alpha. You have reach. I don't think that I even have flying, so I'm good. There's a bullfrog. Oh, I got an achievement for a different game. Oh, right. Squirrel. Squirrel, let's put that right there. I'm playing an idle game in the background. I just see achievement unlocked. Heartbreak. I'm like, what? Let's get that last card. And let's go with this. Draw a card. Squirrel. Warren. Rabbit. Sacrifice both of these. For Magpie, can't search for anything but Alpha. And remember, we want Rattler, right? Rattler on the far left, right? Rattler on the far left, Magpie on the far right. We totally could have won that last one if I hadn't been, like, overconfident. Close. Corpse Maggots, because that's a useful ability. I'm thinking stick the Corpse Maggot effect on the Magpie. Sure. I'm waiting to hear someone say, no, don't do that, but I'm the only one here, and I'm very bad at telling myself to not do things. I'm a bad example, that's it. I do a good job of being a bad example. Okay. Squirrel here. Warren... I think I have to sack it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Mantis... here. Alpha there. Rabbit there. 6. Done. Rattler. I want to take the roach. I have to take the roach. I'm going to take the roach. I have to take the roach. Alright, bug. I don't see bug, but I see flying. Bugs should be able to fly. Bugs can often fly. It is terrifying when they do. You ever, like, go and watch a YouTube video and then, like, just fall asleep and you wake up at the end? It's always It's always something. There is definitely something about falling asleep while watching a video that's like just kind of peaceful, and it's like, yeah, there's someone around, but they don't really care that I've fallen asleep, so I can just relax, and I have a voice to listen to and all that, and yeah, it's not just the voices in my head this time, like it's an actual voice, like totally. Yeah, sure, sacrifice both for this. Take the mantis, I guess. Do I take the alpha? Take the alpha? No. No. Take the roach, put it there. Take the mantis, put it there. Can't take the roach again because I don't have enough things dead for it yet. Lose a bunch off of here. Take this. And then I still can't do that, huh? Take that, put it there. I don't have anything else that requires, you know, blood sacrifices, so let's just not take that from there. This from here, that's only 3? Oh, right. So this one is probably not going to be very short here, but that's fine. I'm fine with this run being short. Yeah. Take my fire. I'm good. Not so much a pity if you saw what I was trying to deal with this whole time. That would be bones. Yeah, it's always in order. Lowest to highest, with bones being like the highest value available. Alright, now if I can get an insect head. No, but I can give stench to something in the future. That's pretty useful, honestly. Oh, wait. Yes, mantis ability on the turkey vulture. Double strike with that, and then I don't know, if I get the greater boon from the Bone Lord, then I can turn 1, play out the turkey vulture, double strike, win. Okay, but that's gonna start to move. I say just skip. Okay. How much do I not want any of that? Guard. Okay, here we go. Squirrel. Warren. Wabbit. Sacrifice both for magpie. Grabbing alpha. 5, 6. No. I'll pass there. Deal 1. You flip. You deal 1. You try to take that. You push your own unit off of the board. So that works out well for me. The only issue is I have nothing else that requires sacrifice. I just have stuff that requires, like, extra bones. So let's do this, and let's do this. Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just for the sake of things, I'll throw that over there. Yeah, you can swing in for 1. You can take that squirrel. I'll grab a new one. You're not aiming right now. I'll hit you for another 4. I'll win phase 1. You drop chum buckets. I'll hit you for at least 2 flying. Those will flip and kill off both of these, but you'll have taken 2. Okay, okay. Hold on, I can do this. I think I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6 right there. That will hit for 1. I probably have this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. Strictly speaking, technically perfect. Oh, yeah, I don't even actually need any other stuff. I can just win. I'm honestly at the point of thinking that maybe I don't need to beat this boss. Sigh. Sure, strange lava. That turns into a 7-3. The timelines of these two series are so weird, but like nobody's gonna be watching them like as they come out, so it won't really matter. But someone was just like, hey, how'd you get like so much more like knowledge about the game even though you're like halfway through playing? It's like, yeah, no, I played through the whole thing, then I went back to play it again. 4 power, let's fail this. To be fair, if that only gives cards in Kaycee's mod, in your hands than his. Sure, let me paint off your card sigils. Can't wait to see how people use that to their advantage. Oh, right, yeah, no, thing. Let's go with a Warren. Let's hit for 1. Card. 5, 6, huh? If I do this here, then I can still do that for a little bit. If I paint off all of your sigils, then you're not going to come back to kill my alpha. I'm going to deal 3 damage to your face. Elkvon is going to kill off my magpie. That can still move and evolve, of course. That's going to kill my alpha. No, my alpha's going to kill that. Scroll down right there. Kill the elk baby. That gets killed. Draw a real card. Blanc. And roach right here. I could scroll right here. I'm gonna scroll right here. What? Who? What? No, but. Wait, is that the larva? That's a. Because I saw I went to play it and like something was weird about it. I thought it was a squirrel. And it was like, oh, by the way, true appearances and all. I don't have the larva. Also, red eye, take warning, you know, and all that. I don't have the larva. The larva is in my squirrel deck. Also, I don't have any... No, I have... You! You're just a... Oh. Oh, wait. I thought I grabbed the larva. Did I grab, like, the clone card? I don't want the turkey vulture because 8 is like a lot to get. Ah, shoot. Sure, let's get both of these. Make it a 8 sacrifice, 6/6 with double strike and flying. Oh gosh. I have to keep an eye on the red. Whoever that one winds up being. Okay, okay. Do I put squall? I put squall right there. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Turn into another magpie. Draw another card. Okay, that is the Torquay Vulture. Okay. That will kill off that. That will go there. That will go there. I will draw a card. No. I drew a regular card. This is the clone. This is the clone. Ah! Is rock. Wait a second. Turkey Vulture! So speaking of broken things, I think I was talking about that last time. Okay, I can duplicate a card, or I can move sigils around. I kind of want to try to put a new sigil on here, but I can't. So instead of duplicating a card, I want to put this sigil on the alpha, or put the alpha sigil on the roach. I want to have less cards, but have them all be good. Okay, another roach. A roach is a good card. Can I put the roach sigil on the roach? Okay, okay. Roach sigil on alpha, or alpha sigil on roach. It won't get the extra toughness, but it won't cost the extra bone. Yeah, I think it's more important that it doesn't cost that one bone. You know what? No, screw it. Other way around. Extra 1 toughness is worth that much, I'm sure, right? Maybe. Okay, okay. I'll take 3 and then everything will move around a lot. But I don't have my magpie, so throwing out something to be sacrificed is not quite the idea to run for. And there's my magpie. Hello, kitten. Okay, scroll there, and rip out a tooth. I could magpie now, but I should only take 1 damage. Should. Magpie into a warren. One of these roaches isn't real. So I can sacrifice that for a warren. I can play a rabbit there. No, I'm just dead before I can try to get out this real creature. I need more blood sacrifices. What I need for this. Cinnabon. Okay, a new card. Oh, I can also get a full totem. No. No. Why? No. At least the opossum is dirt cheap, right? Roach on the opossum is the only last play I can do. Okay, here's my idea. Oh. Which one of these is... I was going to try to toss the turkey vulture, but now I don't know which one is the real one. I'm going to put one on the warren so it can at least fight. I could get rid of the alpha entirely. Because at least the opossum only costs 2 bones. I can try to completely get rid of the alpha. Or I can just pump up the opossum a little bit. I'm going to try to get rid of the alpha. Okay, got rid of the alpha. You may keep the bones. Oh, right, because I didn't have... I noticed before. Sigh, buddy, sigh. Okay, okay. Squirrel. One, and... toss it on a rabbit for good luck. I'll take one, draw a real card. Oof. Okay, throw that down there. I can toss both of these, yes. For this, search for the other magpie. Is a rock. Okay, so I'll still take 2, and that would be bad. Can't play that, though. I can play that. Don't want to sacrifice both of those. Alright, yeah, they have thorns, so... my creature who cannot be attacked was still killed. A possum and a squirrel. Oh, gosh. Five, 6. Okay, okay. All I real no, I can't live. These don't have reach, huh? Most I could potentially no. Ready? Da da ba ba. Do that, boom, boom. Da da da. Because there's a raven coming, and it's like, oh wait a second. I just realized I can do this. Hold on. How do I want to do this? If I do this, I'll still hit for like 6. Oh, no, no. If I do this, boom, boom, and I'll be completely fine. And I could still opossum here. And I could put out creatures down there just to let them be killed. And get extra pelts. Yeah, that kills the squirrel. That kills nothing. Nope, not enough. I tried, but not quite enough. So it goes. Take me away. Nothing new unlocked. Okay, coolio. Don't immediately get runes. I need Warren and Corpse Maggots. Don't I have a Warren? Wait a second. I have a Warren. I just need Corpse Maggots, and it's the 2 leftmost ones, right? Yes. Wait a second. Ha! 116. Wait a second. I haven't really explored much when doing Kaycee's mod, huh? Anyway, I need... Wait, I can do this. Perfect. Born with corpse maggots. That's it. Just like that. Boom. So I just need corpse maggots and I'm... Oh, this music is nice. I don't see them. Do you see the roach and the goat, though? No outright sacrifice things. But if I go this way, I can work... Oh, hey, what do you know? Double on the roach and bet on it? Oh, hey. Oh, right, no, single on the roach, single on the roach. I definitely want sigils, though. But hey, if I get corpse maggots, I'm good to go. Elk fawn. 3 bags full. Squirrel, black goat, rat king. Guess I should put it right there. I'm good. Dwarf squirrel. Put alpha right there. Put squirrel right there. Ha! Okay, I just need a corpse maggots. This is going to be a very easy thing to finish off with. No. And then everything will be fine, and I'll get a new upgrade. I'll get a new item. Looking forward to seeing what that is. Also, if I get the rat thing on there. No. Corpse maggots should be pretty common, right? Right? Another fire up ahead. Okay, get the Rat King effect on the roach. And done. Infinite roach. In all effectiveness. Anyway. I just need to get it in the first place, so... we can definitely try for things. Make that like 3. We'll be fine. I mean, not like actually fine, but we'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, no, that won't work on that. I think we have to hook the raven. And put down this roach over here. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, let the wolf eat our goat. Yeah, being at +2 instead of -4 makes this so much less stressful. Now at 0, we will... Yeah, we'll deal 2, we'll take 2. I'll surrender. Bonk. Because you're out of cards now. Alright, and then we mine for a random card. The corpse spider. This one. Is it only a gold pelt you can get, or can you actually just get a golden card? Like a rare card. Warren on the far left is the thing. No, this works out fine. Okay, increase power. Yeah, no, just increase this like once. I'm good. That's right, that's right. If you get a roach, then you get like sigils. You can do a lot of good, generally speaking. You can just be a lot of good. Alright, like this, right here. Good. Draw a card. Okay, see, the issue here is that they're about to have a flyer. And we don't have enough sacrifice stuff necessarily to get all the blood that we need to get out a creature that can offset a raven now. And we don't have a reach on stuff either. We can only get 3. Can't get another 4. We have to use this just to survive. But then we'd have to get, 2 power in immediately. Or at least get something with reach to protect ourselves. And where you know it, a golden pelt can't do that. So we should have just thrown in something like the alpha, let it die, get the bones. Or throw in like a black goat, and then at least we could be, well, we'd be attacking a mole then, but at least we could do something about it. Attack, kill, and then this turn we deal 2, take 2, and then that would be like the whole battle. If we can get to the 4 bones to start up the loop, everything is good and fine. Give me the corpse. I'll take the cuckoo. Now, do I want to put the cuckoo sigils on something? That's a good question, because I could put the cuckoo sigils on the Warren, because I definitely want to keep the Warren. Excuse me. Yeah, I have to keep the Warren, so if I put the cuckoo sigils on the Warren, the only issue actually with that is yeah, there are issues with that actually. But instead, I could put the black goat sigils on the cuckoo. Make the cuckoo, put it down somewhere, then sacrifice it. Sure. Yeah, put the triple blood thing on a pelt. It's like, you can't get blood from a pelt. I can get 3 blood from this here pelt. You know what? Screw it. Get the alpha sigil on the Warren. Play the Warren, make the bunny, put the bunny right next to it. It can at least attack for 1. Better than nothing. Also, just did a kind of karate chop thing. I should really get like a webcam to like show like video while I'm recording. Or I always look over at like my other monitor with like OBS and stuff while I'm recording instead of just looking right at a camera or something. Very poor quality, honestly, but that's what this channel is all about, is the poor quality nature, and that's what you all love about it, right? Right? Okay. Squirrel here, Warren right here. Rabbit here. Golden pelt here. Now both of those can attack. Bonk bonk. I'll grab squirrel. So all this together will at least kill off those 2. One still dies. Real card. Take the cuckoo, and I could throw it in front of the frog. I might as well. Take the roach, throw it there. Roach dies. I get it back. As well as a pelt. That kills that, and then it moves. And then I get squirrel card. And I can just roach in front of the leaping trap again. Just to get a few extra pelts, just before everything is done for. Ah, but of course, the black goat. Alright, let's just do this. I deal 2. You deal 1. That thing moves. Draw a card. I attack that. I take 1. It moves. I draw a card. I kill the frog. My turn. I will deal 2. I'm going to start starving by the end of this, I'm sure. What's that random glitch card that I got? What was up with that? Okay, time to get enough cards to win in one shot. Okay. Let's go bat, sparrow, wolf cub, kingfisher. Okay, that's all I get. Draw my last pathetic card. Go here. What's all my big flyers? Bat just requires 4 bones. I don't have that. Scroll for a kingfisher. Scroll there. Nothing requires more than 1 sacrifice, so this black goat is feeling really left out. Okay, perfect. And then... ta-da! And I know I still need the corpsey thing. Yak. Mantis God. I get the triple on. I'll just put the triple on the something. Alright, do I still have furs? Or did that use them all up? I have this one. Is he Ouroboros resets back to a 1/1? I'm gonna Ouroboros. I only have 1 item, so I might as well... if I do this, I can at least get to... no. 2 items would be useful. Sure, more squall. Removing all of your sigils doesn't usually help unless you have a reach on a bunch of things, and I just paint that away. Because in that case, removing the sigils helps a lot. Oh good, a cuckoo. I don't particularly want that pronghorn leghorn to come here, so let me just boom, boom. Cuckoo. Shoot, you actually got a proper egg. Oh, that's painful. That sucks. Hold on, let me actual squirrel. Mantis got that. I think I'm okay at the moment. Oh yeah, do this right here. That will kill off that, and then that will come down, and that will be there, and this will have this, and this gets put right there, and that So yeah. That kills all of that. I deal 1. That kills both of those. But, draw a card. Okay, awesome. Roach. I sack that for a goat. I put the roach back out. Okay, if I put the roach out there, then it'll kill that for sure. Oh yeah, that does pump that by 1, but then that like lowers it by 1. So if I do that, then I do this. Yeah, do this. Bonk. Here we go, 2-1. And I can put the roach back out for 3. Kill that. That kills the Ouroboros. Roach is doing nice. Still need the corpse. Okay, so this will be a copy of whatever, but could occasionally just be a 4-1. That's weird. Okay, so this is just health, so don't really need health for much of anything. I'll give 1 health upgrade to the Warren because it's now going to stick around for a little while. Extra health is going to be helpful. I'm going to go here just so I can get a specific card and, again, hope. That's the main topic of everything right now, is hoping that I get the exact 1 specific thing that I need. Oh, right. So squirrel? No. And I'll cuckoo over here. Broken egg. Perfect. And then Warren right here. And then rabbit, and sack the rabbit for a mantis. Got it too. And I didn't actually need to break the egg, but I did it anyway. For me. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, I do still have that glitch card. I can put Death Touch on the Mantis God at least. That would have to be useful, right? Right. More health. Again, health on the roach would be nice, but health on the one is what I'm going for, but just once. Why is it so hard to get the corpse connoisseur this time specifically? Okay. Wait. Squirrel? Cuckoo right there, broken eggs. Now the raven can't come down. To play. Dunk. Also, why am I not making death cards? I guess you can make a really broken death card if you put even a little bit of attempt in it, so I understand why. But I still want a death card. I forgot that could sack for 3. Bonk. And play a wabbit. Okay, no, that is killing that. That is killing that. The only real issue, though, is that I'm still going to take 1. And even if I cut up this, that's going to come down and I'll still take 1. If I cut up this, though, then you'll take 3 instead. Yeah, you'll take 3, then I'll take 1. Just the 1. See? I thought ahead for once in my life. Wait. Roach here. Mantis guard on the roach. And then roach here, just cuz. Actually, putting the roach there is a bad idea. Hold up. Yeah, let's have the Ouroboros right back. Aha! Did not break the eggs. Yeah, I can just put the roach right back. Yay, Alpha Warren! Okay, might go for the cuckoos. If I put both the cuckoos together, I guess that could be fine. No. Diving is a terrible thing to have. I'll get a bird head totem and hope for something better as a base. I got this bracelet on like Christmas and I'm like still wearing it. It's awesome. 4 bones just so I can get the roach out faster. Unfortunately, this bracelet is starting to rust up. I don't know. Maybe I should see about getting an identical one in like a non-rusting metal. It'd be a fair bit more expensive. What? Okay. Hold on. Let's put the smoke right there. And we'll say pass. Okay, the game lagged for a moment. Kind of bad, and yeah, no. Don't kill things too fast. Okay, that's gonna help. We need the Warren on the far left, right? Yes. Left, right? Yes. Okay. Warren. Awesome. Let's play the squirrel. Let's play the Warren right here. Done. Okay, now we can blow things up. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. I think I'm overall fine. Yeah, I lose these 3 spaces, but I have a rabbit in my hand. Okay. I have a rabbit in my hand, so I can play what? Rabbit in hand. Oh, right. I can do this. I could have also just played the roach. Whoops. Wait. Black goat. Ouroboros. Which I can then sacrifice for another 1 cost. And then boom, and the boom, and the boom, and the boom, and the boom. So yeah, a lot more cards. Hey, there's that rattler I needed a few episodes ago. Okay. We're at Roach. So 1, 2, 3, and then sacrifice the Ouroboros. Now it's at 4. Sacrifice the goat. Sacrifice the Ouroboros again. Now it's at 5. Yeah, sacrifice that for this. And sacrifice this for this. So that jumps up to there, and I go bonk, bonk, bonk. Reignited, and it feels so good. Second Ouroboros. Okay, so I could put a pack rat. Having the pack rat on a card feels nice. Put pack rat on Ouroboros and just keep Ouroborosing. Take everything I need. Oh. But first, what is this? What is this? I can replay something. The pocket watch never stops ticking. Perhaps you'd like to use it? Okay, but I want to right-click on it to see what it does, but I can only do that during a game. No. Also, no. Wish I could just decline the card. Speaking of declining a card, here we go, and we also know... Wait, what happens if I give it the glitch? I would do that, but I have the black goat, so I'm giving it that instead. All cards on the board will move 1 space clockwise. Okay, so I can do that and basically take your stump and give you something over here. And this will move over there and all that stuff. So just... So that is very interesting, honestly. Oh gosh, yeah, give the worker ant fecundity. Yay, 2 damage. Oh, wait a second. Extra bones, because now I don't actually really need the bones so much. Okay, an item, so I can remove all of your sigils if I wanted to. Don't necessarily need to, but I could. And that's the only real thing that matters. I just got some weird feeling. And I had to remind myself, no, it is actually 2 a.m. It was like, what? I just woke up, right? And it's like, gosh, waking up in the morning for once really threw off my rhythm. Okay, so if I do this, I'm not getting anything new. I could toss both of these to make an adder to do that, but I can also just bonk and be fine. So moving everything 1 spot clockwise could be very useful. Especially in those too fast, too soon things. Taking the roach. Okay. I don't want to double up on the roach. To be fair, it would be a 3/4, but I want to put this roach sigil like on something else maybe. And that's my only duplicate unless the static counts as a duplicate something. So I'm going to go this way and lose out on the campfire. But in exchange, I might get infinite sacrifice on... Do I want my birds to fly? Should I give flying to my birds? Oh, shoot. Right, your things evolve. Okay, okay. Plan. Roach? Okay, check it. Cuckoo? No, no, put the cuckoo right here. So you don't get a thing. Put a warren right here. No, I don't listen to that, and then that, and then that, and then there, and then 5. Yeah, I know, it's not enough. It is just 5. Oh, beaver! I don't have you in the deck. What would happen if I hit that? Would just make like a bee behind it or something? I don't particularly need any cards right now, right? Beehive is cute. Beehive is cute. Pack rat, baby. Oh, no, wait, what? No, I have 3 items. Darling. I have 3 items. You didn't give me an item. That, okay, that looks like an actual bug. It's sometimes hard to tell in these kinds of games, like, oh, hey, thing that looks like a glitch, no, that's intended. I think that one was an actual glitch. I just have reason to believe that it could have potentially actually been a glitch. Oh, shoot. Let's Ouroboros this. Yeah, now I have enough items, huh? Overkill by 2. Okay, 2 sigil drops. One right after the other. Kingfisher. Yeah, put reach on a kingfisher. That would be stupid. No. I wanted triple strike. I kind of wanted... No, I think I got this. Triple strike on Ouroboros, just because... Get it out and kill. And then I walk up here. And then I get the pack rat ability on something. Cheaper. Do I just put on the cuckoo? Because the cuckoo is a nice thing just to like, hey, I have this, I'm throwing it out. If I throw it out early, then good. So, blonk. Oh gosh, death card with the pack rat on it. Because almost every sigil combination can be gotten just by using like that sigil stone. Unless you want like a whole bunch of sigils on one card, but like any like 2 sigil combination can basically be made as long as, you know, the sigils are in this game. Speaking of which, who's gonna make the mod? Yeah, no. Kaycee's mod is still like in development, so I hope though that someone eventually makes the mod for the other stuff. Also, slightly different opening to the boss fight. It starts off with bait buckets. I'm gonna grab a squirrel. Cuckoo, Kachoo, right there. Pronk. Kingfisher right here. Maybe I should have done it there. And then a roach. Just a regular, my 1/1 roach. Wait a second. I put that down and I didn't get a new item. What's going on? And I'm like, hey, what's going on? Okay, okay. Sacrifice and sacrifice. 3 bags full. Ouroboros. Bum 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 bum. Ouroboros. Also, though, the Ouroboros doesn't have flying, so it's just like that, and... Time for you to replace all of those with new bait buckets. Yeah! Card. I'm good. Yeah, I killed your great white behind a bait bucket. That kills the cuckoo. That almost kills the Ouroboros. Ouroboros is going to destroy you. Like, really soon here. Oh, cool. A cat. Sure. Right there. And then I have... What do I even want? Bonk. Bonk. Just this. Just because. Your lives are restored. Well, good. Speaking of restored, no. Evil amoeba. Evil amoeba. Yeah, this is special. Hold on. I don't have the amoeba. It is another, like, glitch type thing. I also don't have any furs, so I can't do that. I only have 2 items, so the pack would be bad. What's my totem? My birds have infinite sacrifice. I will get this. Okay, I should put beehive on something, right? I should put beehive on the roach. I could put the roach effect on the beehive, actually. And then I just have to find something to sacrifice. But I have stuff to sacrifice, right? I have birds I can sacrifice. You can always just grab a squirrel to sacrifice. Or no, beehive effect on the roach. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, roach effect on the beehive, because it will make at least 1 bee every time that I can then throw down and sacrifice for the beehive. It's a defensive play. Not a very offensive play. And I need to be offensive right now. There are no cards to move. Hey, I am just clicking in the middle of the screen. You moved the camera. Bite me. Alright, Kingfisher stuff. Ooh, amalgam, nice 3/3. Okay. Smoke. Sacrifice that for Warren. Oh, shoot. Squirrel. That'd be sacrificed for Kingfisher. That's out of the way, I guess. Rabbit over here. Sacrifice both of these for an Ouroboros at 6. It's gonna step right there, kill that. Boom, boom. Technically 6 overkill. You shuddered, for you knew somehow that the worst was yet to come. Sacrifice that for this. Oh yeah, it gets 1 for being next to the Warren Alpha. Hey Kaycee, you're dead. I wonder if that's like actually Kaycee's death card. Like Kaycee played the game and like got that death card. I haven't even been paying it enough attention to know if it's like changed at all. Also, for the record, I don't have to do anything like anymore. I don't have to do anything. No, of course not. Finish this. Yeah, I could get an extra point or two in, but don't care enough to do so. This one was a success, despite the 11 misplays. I've been playing this new inscription now for a few days. Work has been unproductive. I emailed some of the other devs, kind of probing to see if they know anything about this without appearing crazy. No dice. The strange thing, the game is fun. Like, it's actually a good game. But stranger still, Leshy. He talks to the challenger almost as if he's talking to me. It's freaky, but not altogether unwelcome. I could use a friend. So we got a flying ant. A number of ants and has flying. And we got Twiddle. First time my Twiddle would take damage, prevent the damage. Starter deck unlocked as Ant Queen with a flying ant and a skunk for some reason. All regular battles are replaced with totem battles. Ooh, we will deal with that later.